What's going on, everyone? I'm back with another video, and today I have a really quick preview of a new knife I just picked up. And I picked this up with all the money I made off of selling my other knives. And this is a George Muller LLHH custom flipper. He names all his knives like that apparently. So a very beautiful piece of art right here, and I'm really happy I picked it up. And just to show you really quick the blade while I talk. Now, this knife is a one-off custom, which means that there's no not another one available like it in the entire world, according to the certificate of authenticity. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I saw a bunch of other different variations of this same knife for sale, and while I was going to pick up one of them earlier, and I kept on hemming and hawing over it, and luckily I did, because I came across this one on a different website, and I was like blown away. It was more expensive, but I figured it was well worth the money because, for the exclusivity and also just the sheer beauty that this particular version of the model holds for me. So anyways, let me shut up for a second, and I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of this knife here. So I'll start with the Damascus blade here. And you can see this gleams in the light, and very reminiscent to me of Mel Pardew's works, where his blades are just really high polish, all the Damascus stuff on his knives here. Give you the look on the other side here. And very hard to photograph, very hard to videotape, just because it shines wherever you point it. So this is a mosaic Damascus with a kind of almost like a snowflake design on there. And again, just very beautiful. And the color scheme that they have on this, which is kind of like an overall brighter, kind of like whiter color, really brings out the darker Damascus right here. And when we move on here to the white lip mother of pearl, and definitely a stunner, because it kind of shows off an array of colors, which sometimes the camera here obviously will not pick up, but of course to the human eye it looks just fantastic. If you can get this in hand. Mother of pearl has always been a material that I've always wanted on a knife one day, and this is the first knife I have it that actually has it on there, so I'm very ecstatic right now. And God, the camera's even having trouble picking it up actually. Anyways, this is the Damascus pocket clip on the back. It is a 3D clip, as you can see, and it has a faceted ruby inlay on there, which is very beautiful as well. Got a Damascus back spacer, and the titanium liners here are actually bronze to a nice golden color, and you can see it really sets off the overall color scheme of this knife really well. If I flip it, you can see how nicely everything is just done. There's like literally no seams. You can't feel anything. Even between the bolsters and the scales where the bolster ends and the scale meets. I mean, you have to really kind of feel it with your fingers to find out where the line of delineation is. And then in the back of the back spacer, you can see it says IKBS. Well, maybe you can't see it, but it says IKBS, George Muller, which is kind of nice, because one thing that kind of gets me is a lot of knife makers who have these absolutely gorgeous and beautiful knives, and then they go and stamp their name right on the blade, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, but it just kind of detracts from the overall look and the cleanliness of the knife. And I kind of like it, when they maybe have like a little symbol, or maybe they put their name really small in the flats of the blade. That's cool, but when you actually put it on the blade, it's just, I don't know. This is nice because it's still the maker's name is on there, our maker's mark, but it's out of the way, and you can always look in there to see what it is. So anyways, again, this is IKBS. Show you how it flips there, and you can tell it flips out like nobody's business. Very fast, very smooth. Now, it's not the smoothest IKBS flipper I've ever flipped, but it's definitely not no slouch either. So very nice there. Let me flip it one more time for you guys. There we are. Now, the only one thing about this knife, and I know you guys are going to criticize me, is that the blade centering is just a tiny bit off. Now, you're probably saying, hey, why would you buy this knife, knowing that the blade centering off? Now, because I actually went and picked this knife up from a local dealer. I actually got a chance to handle it before I bought it. But I'm excusing that little flaw, because this is a one-of-a-kind in the entire world, and given that fact, I do want something very unique and special, and I took that into account when I bought this knife. So anyways, enough of that, and this is just a preview video, and I will go ahead and leave you with this parting shot. I'll put up my Mel Pardue stiletto folder. my Mike Sanders liner lock folder. And what the heck, we'll throw in an oldie. This is the Capuchin Ikla, which I reviewed previously. And there you are. Guys, any questions or comments, please leave it below. Aside from that, take care, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.